Irana, my name is Melissa McCoy and I'm here at one of the most beautiful places on the face of the earth. This is called Bora Bora, and I'm going to start, this is a little different kind of a show because even though I do know how to do these shows by myself, being one of the most romantic places on earth, I'm thinking that I should have had a guy with me, a special man. But since I didn't, I brought a bottle of champagne instead. So if any of you are familiar with when we used to do our radio broadcasts, we always had champagne. So I'm going to start off this show with a champagne toast with all three of me. That would be me, myself, and I. And I've just spent 2 days here, Manuia, here at the Bora Bora Nui Resort and Spa in Bora Bora. And I can only say that it's one of the most beautifully positioned resorts that I've ever stayed in. One of the things I'm going to do different with this video cast is I'm only going to talk a little bit and drink champagne in front of you for a short while. And then I'm going to walk around a little bit. And I've already done a video, a walkthrough tour of this bungalow, this Fare, I believe is what they call it here in Tahiti. I'm in the Royal Villa. It's an overwater, beautiful, beautiful villa here at the Bora Bora Nui. And the last time I was here last month, I did a walkthrough tour of this particular villa. I wasn't staying in it at the time, but I did stay in this time, and I'm just on my way out, and I'm almost ready to cry. So if before the end of this video cast you see tears come to my eyes, it's because it's stunning, it's gorgeous, it's out of this world, and I believe that there's just so many things that are special about this particular property, let alone Tahiti and Bora Bora, that it's very worthy of you to come either to stay in this particular unit, the Royal Villa here it's an Overwater Bungalow at the Bora Bora Nui Resort and Spa, or just to come back to this exquisite property, which at one point I'll walk over, I'll grab the camera and I'll walk around and finish my talking. What I've experienced here in the last few days has been solitude, peace, the staff, their attention to detail. It's, you know, this is the South Pacific, and no matter where I record from in the South Pacific, I always have to remind people that no matter what level of service you're expecting in the South Pacific, maybe not in all third world countries, but the South Pacific, there tends to be a little bit of a lag sometimes in what we would expect out of a 5 or 6 star property. And I want to ask up front, on behalf of everywhere in Tahiti and Fiji, which is where I do most of my shows from, a little forgiveness, because it's part of the beauty of this place that, or the people. And so one of the things that's been really great here is I've been enjoying the staff, getting to know people a little bit more. It's so different. If anybody has watched my programs before, I spend a lot of time in Fiji. And so it's a little different, adapting to French Polynesia. This is my 3rd visit this year. Last month I was here sailing, which was a unique experience, and then spent 2 nights here at this lovely property. And when I came here last month, I was so overtaken by the desire of the property managers and the staff here to really bring an experience to the people that were guests, that I really wanted to come back. And I've spent Christmas Eve and Christmas here, and it's been so delightful and so special. But I want to tell you about the few things that verbally I can tell you, and then I'm just going to walk out and show you the beauty and why, when they talk about Tahiti and they talk about Bora Bora, they talk about the 1,000 shades of blue. This is the 1,000 shades of blue. Today my eyes have just been filled with that beauty and that color. And you know, it's not just about looking and thinking, oh, that's pretty. It's about being part of the scenery. And when you're part of the scenery, it's different than looking at a picture because it's vibrant, it's alive, it becomes part of who you are. And even though the last couple of days we had some inclement weather, I would still look out over the horizon and I would see the different shades. And even when the clouds would come in and the rain would come, it was the different shades of gray. And there's something about being in this part of the world that brings color alive, whether it be colors that bring rain or colors that bring sun, the colors of the rainbow, the reefs, the skies. I mean, today was a reminder of something I learned last time I was here when I was sailing. I learned that when you sail, or when you're on the water, and there's clouds that are above a shallow area that, let's say, is a shallow reef area or a sandy area. Because when you have sand, it's a lighter color, and that color reflects on the clouds. And so if you're a sailor, you can see from a distance that there's green reflecting on a cloud, and therefore shallow, sandy bottom. And that was really an education for me last month when I was here. And then also that the underside of the white birds, as they fly over these areas. And today we were out looking at doing some fish feeding, and the underside of these white birds were actually the same color of the lagoon that was underneath us, which was this really pretty, almost emerald green color. And without every single bird that had it. It was a white bird, but it got the refraction of the green, if I'm saying that properly. But so what this place is all about is about these blues and these greens and the serenity and the sound of the reef in the distance with the waves murmuring over it, and even in the storms, the uniqueness of the storm. But here at the Bora Bora Nui Resort and Spa, perfect white sand powder beaches. And there's so many overwater bungalows here, and they exude just richness with the dark wood floors and the beautiful furniture and the artwork that's on the walls, pictures of of nature, of hula dancers, carvings from the Marquesas, which are where most of the wood carvings come from here in Tahiti. The lamps using tapa cloth, and then outside it's a tapestry of blues and greens that delight your eyes. And I'm telling you that if you are looking for magical beauty, this particular island of Bora Bora and the motus that surround it, the main island of the mountain is called Otemanu, which is Big Bird in a simple translation. And then ringed around Bora Bora are these motus, are small sand islands that where they're building most of the resorts, and where this particular property is situated. And on these little motus, you have these pretty resorts, and the Bora Bora Nui Resort and Spa happens to be on this motu that was actually originally part of a larger volcanic crater. And so the backdrop for this property is volcanic rock with beautiful green, lush plants, hibiscus everywhere. And so unlike many of the other motus, which are flat sand islands, which are very pretty in their own right, what you have here is you have this mountain that sits behind the property, and you have volcanic soil, and you have things growing. It's like a little jungle in this beautiful setting. And I have to say that the friendliness of the management and the staff, the food is excellent. The island night last night was really fun. The manager's cocktail party that they have every week, which was Christmas Eve this week, but it's normally on Tuesdays. All of it pulls it together to bring this particular property, the Bora Bora Nui Resort and Spa, to mind for me when thinking about a holiday for our clients. My name is Melissa McCoy with McCoy Travel, McCoyTravel.com, and we have been around for 14 years assisting people with finding fabulous experiences in Hawaii and the South Pacific. And Tahiti has become a new love of many of the staff in the office. We love Fiji, we love Hawaii, and we've added Tahiti to the mix. And why? It's a different experience than Hawaii, it's a different experience than Fiji. But we want you to call us to find out about what's the right experience for you in Tahiti or the South Pacific. And call us in our office in Hawaii at 1-800-256-4280. That's 1-800-256-4280 or 808-893-0388 if you're calling from an international destination. Located on the island of Maui in Hawaii gives us a pretty good perspective on all things Hawaii, and believe me, we have the connections and we can find the right place for you there. But also throughout Tahiti, French Polynesia, Fiji, and other South Pacific islands, and we're full service. We do a lot of business on cruises worldwide, Europe, South America. I have to put a plug in for the company because that's what it's all about. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take one more sip of champagne because I haven't been drinking near enough. And I'm going to grab the video camera and I'm just going to walk you through this beautiful bungalow that sits over the water in one of the most pristine lagoons that you could imagine. And I want you to enjoy. And I don't think I'll talk, although I might interject, but just enjoy the last few minutes as I walk around and show you what is Bora Bora, what is Tahiti, and what 1,000 colors of blue look like. So thank you for joining me. Again, my name is Melissa McCoy with McCoy Custom Travel and Cruise. Go to McCoytravel.com, check us out, give us a call for personalized, fun, knowledgeable experience. And I'm just going to grab that video camera and I'm going to take you for a walk. So enjoy. I'll give you a little tour. That's the reception. You arrive by boat. They greet you with music and a little something to drink and a little something to eat. It's very sweet. It's a very unique arrival experience. The distance is a sailboat coming in. There's only one passage into this lagoon. And I know because I sailed in last month. That was a great experience. Comes one of the, this is probably my shuttle. I'm heading off to the Bora Bora Pearl. It's going to be a great sunset tonight. If I'm in a place where I can take sunset shots, they'll be on our website. See how great this is to have your own outdoor sitting area. This is the bed. I swore I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to. The view from the bed. This is a video cast. This isn't meant to be a tour. But look at this. I'm just going to leave this with you. The sound of the ocean. The diamond sun on the water just dazzling you. Peace and tranquility. Give us a call. McCoy Travel, situated in Maui. My name is Melissa McCoy, and we look forward to hearing from you. 1-800-256-4280, 808-893-0388. Visit us at McCoyTravel.com and look at Tahiti, Hawaii, Fiji, the world. It's beautiful. You'll enjoy it. We've got lots of videos of different places. Just see if we can catch one more peek. In the distance is Raiatea. There's a bungalow with your name on it here. Have a happy new year.